Zerg missions. Does that tell you that they're not very memorable?
I think they're not very memorable. They get a bit more interesting now.
Yeah.
This one is... Oh, we tried it last time. It is an annoying mission.
I feel like, from what I've seen of the Zerg gameplay, the Zerg would 100% be my least favorite faction to play in this one.
Honestly, mine too. I have a hard time deciding between Protoss and Terran. I don't really like the Zerg.
I just think that, from what I've seen of the way that they play in this game in particular, I really don't like the like larva evolution mechanic. That just is so much extra micro that I wouldn't cope.
I guess. I mean, that's... You get used to it. It's not that bad. It has its mechanical advantages.
Yeah, it's just that this game doesn't have as many, sort of quality of life to make it, not feel awkward as fuck to do it. Or at least, to me, it looks like if I was to do it in your place, it would be awkward. Like, when you do it, you make it look easy. But, I know for a fact that if I was to do that, it would go wrong.
It's honestly not nearly as bad as it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's the mission is we are guarding 3 exits and the enemy is trying to sneak cloak units past. No one may get past, and I think we have to kill everyone. Mission objectives, in story, the cloak guys are the only ones who can actually kill the commanders.
Yeah. They got that stealth archer build.
Oh, they really do. Well, more like assassin. Who's counting?
Stealth archer, assassin, tomato,
Same thing.
That's a point, actually. When we eventually play Baldur's Gate 3, what classes do you reckon everyone will play? I mean, you're obviously going to go Wizard, right?
I mean, I would love to go Wizard, but I'm trying not to be a dick about it. So if anyone else really wants to play Wizard, can play something
No, go for it. I really like Wizard in Baldur's Gate, but I did an entire playthrough. I don't need to do it.
I didn't It's on the fucking list.
It's on the list.
It's on the fucking list.
Everything's on the list.
You don't fucking know. I was literally looking over at my Switch and thinking, front mission. Fine. Nope. I should finish StarCraft. Don't start anything new, even if it has cool mechs.
Finish what you started. Yeah, Wizard is really, really good in this game.
Wizard really is so funny.
You get to do the whole fucking Necromancy of Thay interaction as well. There's a cool book that you find that is called the Necromancy of Thay. It has a whole quest line that is basically geared towards wizards doing it. I think it has a bunch of intelligence checks and stuff, which is well, who the fuck else? Intelligence is such a dump stat in Baldur's Gate 3, unless you're a wizard, that nobody else is doing that quest line.
I mean, wizards are the only intelligence class.
Yeah, but I think there's barely any. Because obviously in actual D&D, there's a lot more intelligence saves and stuff, right? But even then, there's not too many. But in Baldur's Gate 3, I don't think there is any intelligence saves. Basically, it's non-existent as a
It's one of the reasons why I particularly like Pathfinder. I think 5e is a great game.
Yeah.
It's a tad too simple for me in some regards.
It's like baby mode. Like 5e was, from my understanding, 5e is effectively made for normies to get into D&D. Right?
Yeah, it's the simple version of 3.5, and Pathfinder is the slightly more complicated.
I guess they have their places, right?
Yeah, they do. For example, intelligence was interesting for more characters. First of all, it had basically the same characters, but there were weird versions of class. So it had the same 10 or so basic classes, and then it had things that were kind of crossovers. There was a separate class that was called War Priest, which is half fighter, half
I remember
cleric.
War Priest. Yeah. From when I played fucking Wrath of the Righteous. Yeah, the War Priest.
Damn list. The damn list.
I will tell you, fucking Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is like, I think it might be the like most ball-busting game I've ever played in my entire life.
Really?
I think it's the only game where I have ever, in the history of games that I've had to play, I've had to install Cheat Engine because I soft locked my campaign. And it was like, I wouldn't even call it like a, I don't know, this sounds like arrogant, but I wouldn't say that it was like my fault that I soft locked the game. There's a particular zone where you enter into it, and if you fail it's some sort of intelligence check to like use this like electronic console. If you fail the check, you cannot leave. You have to finish the entire dungeon.
So you got yourself locked in a dungeon you couldn't get out of.
Yes, and being the idiot that I am, my last save was like hours ago. So I was basically committed to this dungeon, and the dungeon was like fucking, I think, like 5 levels higher than me or something like that. Like for some reason, it was just on the world map, like accessible to me fully, and I entered it, failed the check, saved my game.
Ooh, big.
And then realized, like, and I started looking this thing up, and I'm like, oh, so what's the deal with this dungeon? And every single thing that people write online about this dungeon is like, just don't do it. Like, do not go to this dungeon. Like, you'll ruin your campaign. Oh man,
you stumbled into it, and oops.
I stumbled into it. Yeah. Also, it doesn't fit the scenario like at all. It's a it's like a alien future tech like science zone in the middle of my D&D like fucking like Middle Ages like magic fantasy.
You got Camp on the Borderlands. I think that's what it's called. It's a classic D&D module. Does it keep on the Borderlands? But yeah, you're called in to investigate something weird in the mountains. You go in there, and it's a crashed spaceship, and you're playing fucking fighters and wizards, and suddenly you're investigating a spaceship.
It's just kind of dumb as hell. I don't think I'll ever understand the logic of like having a different genre of dungeon in just randomly in the middle of your like medieval fantasy. You know what I mean?
A Dark Templar newspaper. Thanks, fuckers. Again.
Go again.
What is it now?
So yeah, I didn't like that dungeon very much. I mean, it does have like the reward at the end is also like kind of okay, but it's not like spectacular. It's certainly not worth the time investment or the
Get like
headache.
laser guns or something.
No, it's not. Well, I think there might have been some sort of laser weaponry in there, But the main reward was so in Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous, you have like the Crusade system, where you like gathering your like army, and you have to you like pilot all of these like extra like bunches of dudes to go and do a bunch of like shit, basically.
It's like that thing in Mass Effect where you have
I think so. Maybe? I'm not sure, but it's kind of an annoying system, and it's like really hard time gated, and honestly, it's kind of shit. I don't really like it. But the reward is like a bunch of like lobotomized like robot unit guys. Basically, that's it. Yeah, I just thought that the whole dungeon was kind of sneaky.
at some point. I'm still thinking, like, should I ever suggest, you know, Pathfinder to our group? Because I think it's a better game, but it is fucking complicated.
Yeah, it's pretty numbers heavy, right?
Well, it's not even that it's numbers heavy. I mean, you've seen how you can automate a lot of things. So it is numbers heavy, but you don't have to bother with them. But the concepts are also a bit more complicated. You have 3 different armor classes, and I think that's cool. You have regular armor, which works just as in D&D. You have touch armor, which is basically your armor, but it's only your dodging. And you have, I don't remember what it's called, but the opposite, it's only your armor pieces. And one is for being surprised, one is regular, and one is against magic. Because magic doesn't care about your armor, it only cares about your
magic
hits.
was touch AC, if I remember.
Exactly. And the point was that basically magic is your can opener, as it should be.
Yeah.
Our forces are under attack.
I remember magic being even more annoying in Pathfinder, though. As in, like, using spell slots and stuff was like a pain in the ass.
Well, yeah, it ran by the old system of you don't have spell slots and prepared spells. You put exact spells in your spell slots, and that's your loadout. At least if you're a wizard. The point of sorcerers were that they were more flexible.
Yeah.
But they were kind of not controlled. So a wizard has to pick at night from his 20 spells, and the sorcerer picks like from maybe only 10 spells, but that counts.
I do remember one of the companion characters in Wrath of the Righteous is a particular type of wizard, and it's like they're a scroll, like, I can't remember what it was, like scroll technician or some fucking like scroll aficionado, and their whole thing was that, what is it? I think that number one, they learn spells from scrolls for cheaper, which was kind of like almost like a secondary effect. But I think that they could like use higher level spell scrolls or some shit like that. I can't remember. I didn't end up using that character
which that's a class I would never play.
It's kind of reliant on your party's like economical power, I feel. It's like, can my sugar daddy in the party buy me enough scrolls so that I can be his good little spellcaster?
I would never play something like that. I would diamond hands every single spell scroll. I would never want to pay that money. It would hurt me physically to cast spells. Me personally, not my character, me.
The funny thing is that Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is such a like sadistic game that even though I normally also go insane diamond hands on like potions and spell scrolls and stuff, I ended up having to use them because I would lose the game otherwise. And that
what
like
difficulty did you play?
rebelled. What's that, sorry?
What difficulty did you play on?
I think I played on like the equivalent of tactician.
So like 3 or 4.
Baldur's Gate. It's like hard, effectively.
Yeah.
But I was like custom hard because if you actually played on hard, the game like, oh, I can't fucking remember what it was. I'm pretty sure it like did some crazy shit like you got like 1 less short rest per long rest. And,
Oh yeah. that kind
something
of
like you don't like recover a good amount of health on resting and like a bunch of wacky bullshit. And I was like, no, I don't want that. Like, you're gonna give me back. I like set it so that it like I got all of my health back on short rest and stuff like that. And even then, the game was like too difficult. Oh man, it vaguely makes me want to play it again, but even thinking about it kind of makes me feel sick.
Yeah. I will give it a shot at some point.
I do recommend it just because like you're like you have the same like meticulous mindset that I do with like diamond handing on all items and stuff, so you would be prepared for the difficult situations, but
Well,
you're
maybe
also
just
like
not
but you're also like way better at like number crunching than I am, so you probably won't completely fuck up your
I'm
build
not
like I did
sure
the
if
first time
that's
I played.
necessarily true.
I would definitely say so. I had to fully restart the game because the first time I played the game, I started as a Blood Rager, which is a really cool class, actually, and I did try it again at one point. Blood Rager is so fucking cool. It's like a weird barbarian who's like, rather than getting like barbaric rage and stuff like that, they can cast spells.
I remember that.
So it's something like you cast with like fucking, I don't even know, like Constitution or some bullshit. And you unlock spells like ridiculously slowly, but you get spell boosts.
That's the guy that lost me my last game, by the way.
Oh,
There
you caught him.
He just fucking went splat.
What was I saying? Blood Rager. And
Rage caster.
there was a bunch of subclasses for them, and one of them caught my eye in particular. It was like Steel Rager or something. So normally the Blood Rager is like a barbarian and just wants to be naked, right?
Yeah.
Steel
you have the
Rager.
armor guy.
That's like the inverse, yeah. So he's the if I'm not wearing heavy armor, I shit my pants effectively.
Yeah. That would
and-
be my kind of barbarian, honestly.
That one as a multi-class with the fighter that I was doing, which was like Armiger or something like that. Which I literally only picked Armiger because it said that I would be able to become what's the like nasty born knights again, like Death Knight or whatever.
Hell
fuck.
Knights. The
Hell Knight, that's the one. Honestly, the Hell Knights were like really disappointing by the time. Not as in the faction was really cool, but the class was like a bit like
you play that for the fun. Sorry.
yeah. Like it's. I like the fact that to even unlock the class, you have to gain the approval of the faction. Like it's like you play as an Armiger, and then you have to talk to them, and then they assess whether or not you're worthy. And then you can pick the Hell Knight.
Yeah. Then they go like, well, I guess you're not a complete loser. Get in line.
Yeah. And then the moment you pick the Hell Knight class, if you're ever anything other than, what is it, like, I think lawful evil or lawful neutral, they're just like, you lose all of your power. You can't...
Yeah.
that system was fucking hilarious.
They literally have Space Marine mentality.
I remember if you play as a monk, and say you're like, you have like, I don't even know, like fucking 20 levels in monk or something, and you go from, what is it? They have to be, I think, lawful neutral, lawful good.
I think they have to be any lawful.
Yeah. No, they can't be evil though.
They can't be evil.
In Wrath of the Righteous, at least you're not allowed to be evil as a monk.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then that's a game restriction. But in Pathfinder proper, you can't be evil.
But so if you say you were like lawful neutral, but you were so close to just being like, I don't know, neutral. If you slipped that one mark over into neutral, you're effectively a level 0 character with no skills.
Yep, that's old D&D. That's just how it was.
That is so hilarious. Also, Monk is unbelievably strong in Wrath of the Righteous. There's a
monks tend to be rather good in
It's the fact that your key points are so versatile. Like, you get so many different things to use them on in Pathfinder. And you get them back on short rest.
Yep.
And that was just like insane to me. I was like, what the hell? Why would I ever want to have any sort of like wizard spellcaster in my party when I have a monk who's any attack with any weapon counts as a like silver magical weapon, so they can hit ghosts, they can hit like magical beings and all that. And what else? He starts doing like holy damage, so he does fucking double damage on demons after a while. And by the way, 90% of the enemies in Wrath of the Righteous are all demons, so if the moment you get that, you're effectively just twice as good at the game entirely.
Surprise!
Oh man, that was wacky.
So that works.
The Ascendancy class system is like super cool as well. Super cool. You got like the basic ones, like if you're a turbo good boy, you can become an angel. And then you got like, if you're a turbo like bad boy, edgy boy, you can become a demon. Am I your angle or your devil sort of like feeling? But you've also got like the wacky ones, like if you're true neutral, so if you're just like true neutral the whole time, you can become something called an Eon.
Oh yeah, don't you turn into some kind of weird monk thingy?
You're kind of like, they're described as like the kind of arbiters of the universe. They're just like the balancers sort of thing. And I guess you have to be just like a perfectly neutral entity to do that.
But the whole classes lose all their powers thing that was kind of common. I think druids have to be at least partially neutral. Clerics have to be within one step of their deity. Paladins have to be perfectly on. That sort of thing.
So I think with the druids in Pathfinder, all but one that was true for. There was a specific subclass of druid that was like a nasty boy druid. It was either like druid of like rot or like druid of like thorn or something like that. And you had to be like it was either neutral or evil rather than neutral or good, I think.
Yeah, that kinda also exists.
Which I really like.
Very edgy though.
Yeah, I did like that though. I like the whole idea of like, whereas in like the D&D that we're doing now, say like Blue's character, like if he was evil, his whole character just wouldn't make sense. Like, how would you ever be a druid in D&D specifically?
Yeah.
And be evil? Like that doesn't like on like a universal level that just like
kind of doesn't
jive. But I like that in Pathfinder specifically, they're like, okay, so you want to be a druid, but you want to be evil. You have one option. But it's like, but there is an option. Like you know, we've given you the option.
It's a bit of a weird bullshit option.
Yeah, like typically the class would be like very strange in some way, and I think there might have been one for monk for that as well.
Possibly, yeah, some kind of
maybe. Yeah, it was something like, you know, sort of like a death cultist, like. There was the same thing for like War Priest and like Cleric, I think. Like I think the War Priest had like some sort of like it was like some sort of dictator or like cult leader or something like that.
Yeah. They are fun options.
That one was like a mob build. That was like I think the cult leader one was like you're supposed to just have like a swarm of guys and you like buff them or some shit. Now I really want to play the game again, but I like the oh man, fuck.
Honestly, maybe it would be interesting to play Pathfinder as a
Yeah. I guess we gotta get through our.
toughen the boys
You need to kill us all. don't tell anyone I said this, but I'll collude with you in killing us all. You can make me the bad guy.
I think the problem is if we fuck up that campaign, no one will ever play something they were supposed to do. You know exactly.
Well, actually, that's the point. Actually, like I think as far as like the game being like technically more difficult and maybe more number crunchy, like I feel like the guys that you'll have like more interested in that is probably like what me and Dan,
Probably.
and then. Like the other guys are kind of like too RP brain cooked, let's say. Yeah. They wouldn't. They're so afraid of. Are you so afraid of death and dealing
Who wants
death?
to live?
Do you want to live forever, boy?
Yes, please.
I feel like I might have made a mistake with the age of my character, actually. Like, I didn't realize that elves have, like, a weird, like, puberty thing. So, like,
How old
my
is your character anyway?
63?
Holy shit, you're mentally younger than Surface Level.
Yeah, hold on. Typically living... Oh, no, hold on. Typically living for 400 to 500 years. Reaching... Oh, no, hold on. Reaching adulthood at age 20. They're not considered fully mature until about 100.
Oh.
So
Then Drow are
I'm
just weird, I guess.
I'm like well past physically mature. However, I'm not technically considered a adult by Drow.
Oh, you're a visual novel character.
Yeah,
Technically
I'm
18, still in high school.
What did they say? I'm forever 18.
Exactly.
I'm 18 for the 32nd time.
Our forces are under fire.
Oh, look at that. That's like the first serious attack.
Wait, is my Discord frozen? Hold on. Ah, where's my fucking cursor? Oh yeah, that frozen up. That's wacky. Why is Spot covered in cat? Why is everything covered? Well, I know why everything's covered. Let's have some creme de violet.
Oh, specifically Yuri.
It is the hold on, I'll take a picture of it. It is the most purple.
Isn't the quite literally light purple and purple?
It's like not. It's more than light purple. It's like it's clear as well.
Oh,
I'll take a picture of it. Hold on, I'll hold it up to the light actually, so you can see it. That might be a blurry as fuck photo.
the jeans
It's
just appeared.
Jean.
Wild jeans appeared.
Right, clicking
Oh,
now.
hi, jeans. Oh,
That's a pretty decent.
oh,
photo.
that looks very Yuri-ish.
It's really nice. It's did you ever have Parma violets, the sweets, when you like the chalk sweets?
Never heard of that.
So they're just violet flavored, effectively. It's the flowers specifically.
I don't think I ever heard of anything violet flavored except for this goose.
Okay. Yeah, in fact, like it reminds me of Parma Violet, but yeah, it's no, it's a liqueur genus. It's like what is it? 16% by volume. It smells like heaven. It smells very nice. But I have a I got a mint one as well. I'll take a picture of my mint.
Yeah, it seems quite specifically the
Yeah, and wow, by comparison, this one would be the Monica one. I'll take a picture of it. I don't know if Monica is as green as this, but I mean, Monica is green. She's very orky. If there's one thing I know about Monica, it's that she's definitely the war boss of a WoW somewhere.
Yeah.
There you go. That's creme de menthe.
Oh,
Wow.
I've had that once before.
It's nice. It's weird. It's kind of like drinking mouthwash, but
Yeah.
but in a good way.
What if mouthwash actually tasted nice?
Yeah, exactly. What else do I have? I got Fireball. I got a weird one. I got fucking I got rhubarb and custard flavored liquid gin.
Custard. That's My first reaction to that is ew. My second reaction is actually I want to try that.
If you just imagine like the taste of rhubarb and then add a custard cream on top of it.
Evolution complete.
So,
I'm not sure what to think of that.
yeah, it's weird. That's why it's been sat on top of my mini fridge for like half a year.
Oh, by the way, one of the downsides of playing Zerg, I have 6 control groups and I don't even have all of my armies selected.
No. See, this is what I mean about quality of life, like issues with quality of life. That would drive me up the wall. Ugh. I yearn for a game where I can bind my entire army to control group 1 and then not think about anything else.
Funnily enough, StarCraft 2 and all of the
Oh. Also Total War, don't forget.
Kinda Total War. You can do that, it's just that you get fucked.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do that specifically. I typically have like melee units, and then specifically anti-cavalry melee units, archers, artillery, and command.
I tend to build an archer wall, have half regular and half anti-cavalry melee right behind them, and then have a few special commando units that like to use for cross-war.
Yeah. For me, it depends how good the anti-cavalry units are. Say, if I'm playing like Total War 3 Kingdoms, there's some factions where your anti-cavalry units are like glaive wielders, so it's more of like a halberd unit.
Oh yeah.
And they are also good as just melee units. So I just don't even bother getting like sword and shield guys. I'm just like, well, I can make spear walls, so who the fuck cares, right?
Yeah, the Naginata guys in Shogun 2 are kinda the same. They get a slight bonus against cavalry, but they're kind of the defensive ones. So the spear guys are anti-cavalry, the samurai are chopper, and the Naginata guys are basically...
They don't have very good armor in Shogun though, right? Like they get absolutely...
Oh, they get... The Naginata guys get decent.
Okay, because in 3 Kingdoms, you can get some seriously heavy melee units that genuinely... they can get... As long as it's not a crossbow unit, they can just get shot like all day and just be fine.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh yeah, nah, I think all units in Shogun are at least kinda squishy.
Yeah.
It tends to be a very offense balanced game.
Yeah, for some reason, like I know that Three Kingdoms wasn't very well received and like kind of failed as a game, but I really like it for some reason.
Honestly, I think that's just because the Three Kingdoms stuff is not all that popular in the West. Japanese love it, but we don't.
That like baffles me so much because like specifically Han Dynasty China and like Romance of the Three Kingdoms sort of like setting is like that's like up there with like some of my favorite settings of all time. That is like such an amazingly good setting, and it like breaks my heart that people don't use it.
Never could get into it. On paper, I should love it. I can't get into it.
This guy, you're not South pilled enough.
The only thing
you're more of a.
Is if you see Lu Bu run.
Yeah, if you see Lu Bu run, if you see Dong Zhuo, go fucking kill him. If you see Diao Chan, she's probably gonna betray you. If you see Liu Bei, he's okay. What is it? What's Dan's favorite character? Fucking like. The funny. Okay, hold on. I need to look this guy up because the irony is beyond me. Dan's favorite character in the Dynasty Warriors game kind of just like looks vaguely similar to us now these days. He's like the only bold white man in the game. Warriors. Dian Wei. It's Dian Wei.
You could have said anything at all.
Yeah. I'm gonna post a picture.
These artillery just
Yeah, the big bugs.
Yeah.
There you go, that's Dion Wei. that was Dan's favorite character in Dynasty Warriors. And to be fair, Dion Wei's story is kind of like, he's the turbo base. He's just like some random fucking guy, not even in the military, who like turns up. He's effectively like a local hero. He turns up, like helps Cao Cao out, and just gets recruited, effectively. And I'm pretty sure his death is like every man's fantasy. It's like heroic last stand, saving your bros. Yeah, he's great.
Have I posted that meme about the three dreams of die for your bros, have a family, dig a hole.
Yeah. God, it's so fucking true. It's so true. Imagine if you could do all three things at once. You dig a hole that contains your family and protects your bros. That'd be unbelievable. It makes me wish that I had the fucking entrenchment tool unlocked in Helldivers. That's what it makes me wish. I haven't touched that game in a little while.
They drop parts still play it every now and then, but I'm so anti-motivated.
They released some new DLC that is like dividing the community yet again for the nth time. I think they made it so, you know how they made like a promise where they were like, hey guys, we're never gonna put like important stratagems in like the war bond or anything.
And then they did immediately.
And then they put all the mechs in the war bond and made you pay for them. It's like, okay, all right, guys, can we just like realize that like you're just lying to the community at this point?
They have been shitless quite a few times actually.
Yeah, and I think the trouble is they refuse to like own it as well. Like if they just like kind of owned up to the fact that they were just like, yeah, we're never getting rid of the anti-cheat, like, you know, so on and so forth, then I think people would just be like, okay, you guys are assholes, but like, thanks for being honest, we'll probably carry on playing.
Yeah, or like the publisher is gonna make us do that. We're not able to do that.
Yeah, what is it? Because they're published by Sony, right? Sony's just like
Sony,
the biggest assholes of the time. Did you see that Stellar Blade, the guys who make Stellar Blade, they've detached from Sony. Yeah, so they said like I think they made some like snappy comment like regarding the development of Stellar Blade 2. They were being like we can finally realize our artistic vision or something like that.
That being said, what is the artistic vision? Is the game actually good, or is it just
I heard the game's good, but it is also kind of like a little. I mean, I don't think it's particularly deniable that the game's a little bit of a Goomer game, and a lot of it is just like, let me go and collect all these like various skimpy outfits so that I can admire the 500 million pixels that make up my character's like one individual ass cheek.
Yeah, I guess.
Which, to be fair, like I mean, you know,
it is supposed to be a very pretty.
Yeah, I mean, like, you think, like, what is it? Fucking, what's the game that has, like, 2D in? Near? Or something? Like, what is it? People, like, data mine the character model for 2B, and, like, the 2B's ass has more polygons than the entire rest of her body combined.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So... like, and people, I feel like people didn't really get too uppity about when that game came out. Like, but when Stellar Blade came out, they were like, this is the most objectifying thing of all time. Like,
I guess part of it is that because it's rather elegant and tasteful.
Yeah, true, but also, like, you remember that if you, what is it? I think if you get all the way to critical health, all of your clothes fall off apart from the leotard, and then if you heal back up, you just are in a leotard until you reload the game.
Yeah.
And also, there's a Chivo for panning your camera. Like, you remember in, what is it? Was it Lollipop Sunrise or whatever? That, like, he plays Yeah, and you remember how there was a Chivo in that game for peeping under her skirt?
There was?
Like, yeah. I never played the game myself because it was an Xbox Live arcade game.
I think I tried it once, but no, it's fine.
Yeah, Jeans knows the game. Why am I not surprised? But I think there was the same Chivo effectively in Nier Automata. Like if you peep the skirt, you get a Chivo for being a little pervert. I mean, who's not gonna do that though? Like, we're being realistic here. Like, I'll give my honest answer. Like, I would do it in a heartbeat.
That's obviously the point.
It's for the very scientific advancement of humanity. Okay, like the thing is, like, if it's like it's Schrodinger's panties. Okay, if I don't know what's under there, like, how am I supposed to know if there is anything under there?
Understandable. Look at that. Bugs.
Oh.
This is what happens if you don't have a bug net in front of your window.
I hate bugs.
This is the fun part. We're now attacking the Protoss, and we're not bringing Kerrigan. Because, who cares?
My children, the hour of
Kerrigan, you're not coming this time.
on this world of ire shall
The entire point of the campaign until now was to grow a hero unit. And we're leaving it behind.
Be the greatest of creation's
Base?
children.
Question mark?
We shall be perfect. Yet before I can be made manifest upon this world, the way must be prepared. You must seize
At least I think that's base.
crystals.
Yeah.
Within them lies power undreamed of by the Kotas.
I mean, we're like a strong, independent, like Zerg unit. We don't need no Kerrigan, right?
Exactly. We're just gonna flood them with fucking Zerglings.
Based. The classic Zerg rush.
Absolutely refuse to anything that is not. Oh yeah, I can't build it too close because of the range. That's
I'm fucking. Why does my game keep crashing every time I die? Fuck.
My very existence is evaporating before my eyes.
I'm excited to go on Stardew again. Me and Dan have been doing a two-man Stardew, and fucking hell, like, God, that game is so nice to play with other people. Like playing it.
The funny thing is, my reaction to that is has been like, I want to get out my chain count and play Harvest.
I think I played one Harvest Moon game in my entire life, and it was off of a pirate cartridge.
Yeah. I mean, I played the original Harvest Moon on Super Nintendo. Of course, emulated.
Yeah.
But
I need to look this up actually. I'll look up which Harvest Moon it was that I played.
Probably one of the Game Boy ones.
Yeah, it was either one of the Game Boy or DS ones, because it was on a DS. It was a pirate. It was like a DS pirate cartridge where you could load.
Yeah, I had one of those too.
They were so cool. Our dad got us them, and he was the one who kind of like handled all of that because we were like little small babies. Little small babies who did not know what we were doing. Right. Harvest Moon. I'm pretty sure I didn't play it very much. I just kind of played more Animal Crossing instead.
Yeah, I mean, Animal
Harvest
Crossing
Moon.
is just the cuteness of that series. Has its own thing.
Actually, wait, looking at the names of these games, I actually do not know which fucking one it was. Oh, hold on, wait, here we go. It was sorting by Game Boy for some reason, right? Nintendo DS.
They are almost all identical. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah. Let's just see if it was straight up Harvest Moon DS.
I think they had subtitles.
Yeah, I don't know which one it was.
We require more minerals.
Not that one. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Don't matter.
Require more minerals.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
I can't remember which. I played a couple of Animal Crossing games. I know that much. I remember. I used to get caught by Rossetti a lot because I would forget to.
You're a filthy cheater.
Save. No, I would forget to save my game, and then he'd give me lecture every time,
We require more minerals.
which sucked. I think that did eventually like put me off of the game because I kept getting told off by him so much that I was just like, I don't want to play this game anymore. But then, I mean, it's literally my fault for like forgetting to save the game, so I can't blame anyone other than myself. But I'm gonna blame everyone but myself. You better believe I won't take any responsibility for my own actions.
We require more minerals.
I definitely recommend Stalker Gamma, by the way. This new update that they've done for it, the game runs considerably better.
Yeah, I think I just kind of glanced over it, but they pretty much cleaned up the entire install thing.
Yeah. It's all, wow. It's been in its own launcher for a while, but the launcher actually is kind of like it's pretty good now. You can technically do like a one-click download off of GOG now, I think. But you have to like own, I think, Stalker 2 on GOG, which is kind of and that's kind of an insane ask. Just being like, yeah, so you need to go and buy Stalker 2 if you want to play this free mod, or you can just go on the mods Discord and play this free mod for free. I mean, I definitely like me trying to do the download for the new version right as on the very night that it released was definitely not to play, I'll tell you that much. It took me, I think it was 16 hours the download took.
Ooh.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
It was right before a workday as well. I picked the worst time to do it. It was right before a workday. I left my PC downloading it like overnight. But I didn't want to do that, so I like stayed awake for longer than I should have, like kind of waiting for it to see if it would like just suddenly rush and complete, you know, like just because you know every now and then you do like a download and like sometimes it would just like go and like 100%.
Yeah, sometimes.
But it didn't do that, so I think I was still awake at like 2 in the morning, like looking at it. And then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to bed. It's clearly not gonna be done. And then I woke up at I think like 5 o'clock in the morning, and it was still going. And at that point, I was like, I'm cooked.
That just hurts.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. I was awoken by. My mother came in my room and was like, Matt, you do know that your computer's still on, right? And I'm like, yeah, I do.
That's the point.
It's like, please, I'm sorry, I know I left it on.
Oh, I think it's 120 gigs or something.
What game? New Leaf, how big is it? Oh, this game? Hold on, let me get the file size. It's not that big. It just looks like it's big. The trouble is that it downloads, when you download it, it's it downloads in like kilobytes, because it's from ModDB. No, I think you're actually right. No, it's okay, it's definitely more than 100, okay, it's a lot more than 120 gig. Hold on, it's still calculating. 167 gig.
Dang.
I wonder if there's duplicate files.
That's
that
like
might be.
almost as big as fucking COD.
Yeah. Yeah, no wonder there's not a lot of room left on my... Well, I say not a lot of room. I like a lot. There's still a lot of room. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna delete Stalker 2. I don't plan on playing. Stalker 2 is like the same size. It's like 165. I always find it hilarious when people compare the two games, like Stalker 2 to Stalker Gamma. Stalker Gamma is like objectively a better game than Stalker 2. It's like not even a contest. But you get a lot of people who are like, no, you shouldn't compare the two. You can't compare a free mod to a AAA release. That's not fair. And it's like, what do you mean that's not fair? You're saying that I can't compare it because the mod's better?
I mean, you could compare like Motor or Godfather movies.
Yeah.
It might not be a sensible comparison. You can do it.
You can do it. You certainly can. You know what? You can do it. You better fucking believe I'm gonna do it.
Oh, look at that. 12 overlords at
How big?
once.
My computer's been on for 61 days, 3 hours and 50 minutes. Oh my god, Jeans.
Jeans, you are
Probably
crazy.
update your PC at some point. That's like... I can't even imagine leaving my PC on. Like, I switch it off every night.
Yeah, same. I mean, it helps that I have it in my bedroom.
Yeah, I've got it in like an off room. It's not in my. We have like there was an extra room on the top floor of the house, so I was like, yeah, this is my computer room.
Evolution complete.
Being in my bedroom is precisely why my PC stayed on. Yeah, but isn't your PC's like a huge rig though, right? That's like gonna be fucking gulping down electricity. I leave it on to watch YouTube videos while in bed. Why don't you do that with your phone?
I was going for TV actually.
Oh yeah, I mean you can do it with your TV. Like when I go to bed, I have one headphone in because I sleep on my side. So the side that isn't on my pillow, I have a headphone in, and I just have like some fucking some cringy ASMR going.
That's not cringe. That's. I think it's pretty. I like it.
Yeah, no, I like ASMR big time. I've been into ASMR for a long time, but
I mean,
some people think it's cringe.
I'm man enough to admit that I occasionally had the ear licking things and had that on while cutting with my brush.
Yeah. You know what? There's one that gets memed like massively. I'll post it. It's some foreign girl, and she goes up to cars or like fancy cars. She's the one who goes like Mercedes and stuff like that. And she like taps like the metal bits of the car with her. She got like these fucking like witch looking fingernails. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. AS. Oh wait, I probably don't want that on my fucking search history. I'll put it on my YouTube search history instead. ASMR car girl. What do you know? It's the first thing. ASMR old jet car. Are you? I think she might be Russian. There you go. By Sigma, I'm posting cringe. There you are. I was never too into the ear licking ones. I liked, there was this like manly man, bald guy who's like an absolute OG in the ASMR scene, and he does like tapping and scratching and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that
like, is the original thing.
I ascend when I hear that. That's like I think I could probably become a Buddha.
I kind of like the ones where they have water and
Oh, the spray noises?
No, not the sprays. The ones that just go look in the bottom.
Oh, those ones are good as well. Hold on, let me. I'll post a good one.
Oh, there was one where the lady had this florist's foam stuff. You know what I mean? Like these big blocks of. It's not quite styrofoam. It kinda sounds like sand when she cuts it.
Oh. So it's like more coarse.
Yeah, it just goes like.
Oh,
that's.
That's a good one. Hold on, this is like taking me back. There you go. This guy's channel. If you want like serious, double underline serious ASMR. That's a good channel. He's like the guru. He's the OG. He's like the wizard in the forest who knows everything. Let me find the good spray bottle one. There's a particular spray bottle one that is like unbelievably based in me. Yeah, it's this one. That one. That might be the best spray bottle video. Also, I'm like, I have this weird thing with like real medical exams, like the quote-unquote unintentional ASMR, where it's not intended to be an ASMR video. It's like a recording of like a real doctor taking their like assessment or something like that. For some reason, those ones are like particularly good.
Have you seen the kind of video where like a veterinarian goes to a farm and does pedicure on cows, and they always?
Oh, I don't like those ones. That one makes me. I think I gip a little bit.
Because they always tend to have like these horrible infections in their lips.
Yeah, they'll have like some cavity that's like full of fucking what appears to be like fucking cream cheese or something.
Yeah, it's like pus, blood, and liquid cancer or something.
Oh my god, you're like.
Exactly. And supposedly it also stinks like fucking death. Because obviously it's like infection juice. Yeah.
I'm getting like continuous shivers down my spine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't.
You done it. You fucking killed me.
Oh, by the way, we accidentally leveled up we collectively decided to give you a catchphrase. It'll be a surprise.
Oh, okay, I'm excited. I will anticipate this.
It is something you keep saying. I think after I'm done with the, I'm now very cockily saying after I'm done with the Zerg campaign. Let's see how far I get. If I finish it, or maybe even have time to do some progress, maybe give up in utter frustration.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I think at like 8 p.m. so we could do another nightly patrol opportunity.
Yours. Sounds good to me. That sounds good to me.
Look at that, Zerglings in a row.
21 something Zerglings in a row. 21
exactly.
Zerglings in a row. And then one got shot and probably died.
Yeah. Look at that, they die like dozens.
Oh my
because these
god.
artillery fucks.
I would say the humanity, but it wouldn't fit in this situation. The Zerg man.
Yeah, these artillery bugs are fucking insane.
Yeah, they seem a bit a little bit cracked. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think AoE damage in a game like this, where every other unit has to like spend what appears to be quite a lot of time getting into the correct distance to execute their like melee animations and stuff, and that unit is just like fuck you AoE. It's a little bit unfair.
It's kind of, well, it has its downsides. It's not like it's all powerful, but it is pretty damn powerful.
It's kind of the wrath of God.
It could be worse.
It's only kind of the wrath of God.
Exactly. Don't be
Oh
so
my god,
negative.
I keep fucking dying. As it turns out, the military fatigues that they give you when you join the military in Stalker, it doesn't exactly come with a bulletproof vest.
I could make a dumb joke about fatigues, but I won't.
I'm fatigued.
Exactly. Something like sounds like being tired. Ah, that's a funny joke.
It's funny because we're all tired. Well, Jeans probably isn't tired. Actually, wait, what time is it for you, Jeans? Isn't it like a weird time of day for you?
Isn't it like 1 p.m.?
1 p.m. You just had lunch? Oh. Actually having lunch on time? Oh my god, this guy is so, like, normal lunch build. Took a little nap or what?
Yeah,
I like...
if I even have breakfast in that.
I'm a habitual, like, lunch skipper. It's a really, really bad habit of mine.
Oh, shit.
Raggy. Raggy. Here, school. There's a bad guy coming to school. Why am I so firmly in my fucking pathetic? When do I get to level up to level 99 Mafia Ball?
Holy shit, that kinda.
I reached level 99, but I don't want to reach level 99, Jeans. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna have. Let's try once more.
Yeah, there's just something about the Zerg in this game in particular that I'm just like, ain't no way.
I don't like it
I look at them, I say ain't no way, and then I shake my head.
much. Shit's bugging me out.
I mean, from what I've seen in StarCraft 2, like, the Zerg are definitely way better. They just kind of seem more capable in general.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know if that's like... Let's see. I remember watching a lot of shoutcasting and stuff from Total Biscuit.
I know.
Shaking my head right now. Didn't watch Total Biscuit. Total Biscuit was such an OG though. Mind you, he did go like he did kind of start losing his marbles towards the end, but I feel like it can be forgiven given that he was like dying from cancer.
That tends to do with your brain.
Yeah. Kind of like how I feel about like the Yogs cast. Like I used to watch the Yogs cast all the time, and
Yeah, I watched
their sense of humor used to be like pretty, I guess pretty edgy. Not like too edgy, I guess, but like, you know, it was like occasionally slightly spicy. But like these days, oh God, I think they might be unbelievably woke.
Yeah.
And that it makes me sad. It just makes me really sad.
Very understandable.
It'd probably make Blue happy, but it doesn't make me happy. I think Blue definitely being part of the woke mob, undoubtedly.
I don't know. I think he's just weird. Naive is the wrong word, like strange or idealistic.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's been taken over by the woke mind virus. I'm gonna use all of the like trigger words. He's part of the woke mob. He's got the mind virus.
Same. Is that a word?
What word?
Safe horny.
Yeah, he's...
We require more minerals.
I think Blue's actually being funded by BlackRock. We would probably, if he was here right now, he would definitely want to debate about that.
How about we don't?
I remember the argument that we had about like BlackRock funding, and we were like, you should go look it up. It's real, and he's like, but I don't want.
I don't know what the thing is. Talking about to him about that or about the fucking stat items he made.
Oh no!
Because
PTSD. I was having that 5 years.
I'm still not sure what he was doing.
That was hilarious, but it was rough being there. It was rough.
Yeah,
I think
you think you know Jeans, but I'm not sure if you actually know.
So I think I have come to understand a possibility. I think that initially I believe he may have confused them with Pokemon stat items, a la like calcium, protein, and then when you explained that they were different, he was in too deep to not have the argument. That's my personal belief.
Possibly.
Say what you will about that, but that to me it kind of somewhat came across as that.
We require more minerals.
Does say what you will include terms like bollocks.
Bollocks, mate. It's a load of fucking bollocks. I say. I think he's full of shit. I like to think.
Kinda was though. I'm sorry,
But joke's on him, I'm also full of shit. than piss and vinegar. Is that a saying anywhere else? Being full of piss and vinegar?
Nah.
Oh, okay. It's like, I don't know, I guess it's like semi-saying you're like jaded, but also saying that you're like angry and jaded. It's like old man, and old man with a shotgun type energy.
Whoa.
Like it's like Vietnam vet energy.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. Oh man, I've had the opportunity to say that precisely once in my life, and I did indeed take it.
Amazing.
I was very young. I was but a wee lad, I would say. I was in the approximate age range of wee lad, and we wanted to go to the field to play some football one day. Right? Classic English pastime, and we went to the field, and there's a bench like right near to where the goals are, and there was two like teenagers that were just like aggressively making out on the bench. So we went and hid in the bushes and just shouted as loud as we possibly could, "Get off my lawn!" and they fucking startled and just kind of, they didn't like run away or anything like that, but they like slowly left the field. So we won.
You managed to make them uncomfortable.
Yeah, we like I think more than that, we just kind of like bamboozled them, I guess. Like I think they were just like, what the... It was more of like, they were probably more thinking like, what the fuck, and then just left. The argument did have a very slight amount of merit, but the math came out for none of it to ever really matter. We had the same argument as 7 question mark? No, I was older than 7. I think where was I living when I was 7? I might have been living in Andover, maybe. When we were very young, we lived in military housing, so like we moved around like a good bit. And then once Mum and Dad kind of left the military, it was we still moved a lot, but we didn't move like we moved based off of Dad's job.
You didn't get
Yeah. I mean, like, our dad works, like, fairly... Yes, like, high profile. Like, it's jobs that, if he gets a new job, moving house is kind of just, like, a reasonable thing to do. Because it's that much money. So... It just kind of makes sense with like, or it made sense. Like this house that we're living in at the moment, with the housing like market being what it is, like if we were to move house into like any house at this point, it would be like a pretty gigantic downgrade, or like it would have to be. So there's kind of not really any point. Which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But that's just quitting. That's quitting right there. That's what quitting's going through. Everybody always says, "Oi, what's wrong with your housing market?" And nobody ever stops to ask, how is your housing market?
It's quite bad. We all know that.
It's bad. It's really bad. I couldn't fucking buy a house if I tried, mate.
Same. It's literally not a fun.
And I've saved up like a lot of money. What's that? Housing isn't too bad around here. Average house only 900k. Yeah, you would say
I mean that in the nicest way possible. That is such a genius sentence.
That is like massively genius pilled.
Because you might feel different about that, but fuck is that a lot?
Yeah, no, that's like a hideously large amount.
I think it would even classify as filthy rich.
Yeah, definitely.
How about you, don't you?
Be so nice to
by
think 2 miles north of
Subway.
Scissor.
That's just even more confusing, jeez. Why would it be more expensive?
How bizarre. How bizarre. Just the way it is, brother. Just the way it is. Where's the corpse of this man? Where is the corpse of this man? Hello, corpse of this man. Damn it. Lost him in the long grass. Sometimes I wish that I had barrels and barrels of money. And then I realize that it'll never happen. And I feel okay again.
Yeah,
And the
Not to-
delusion.
exactly. Not to sound too blue-ish, but I think the trick is just learning to be happy.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm pretty fucking content in my life. You know? I got you guys. You know, I got everything I need.
Well, you saw, well, probably not oyster, but like one of these default muscles you can eat in rice.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I would say oyster, but I don't like seafood.
Yeah,
I don't want the world to be my oyster. Be
exactly.
content with to accept stagnation. God, I love stagnation.
I mean, I'd
You ever just
love to
stagnate?
just stagnate for a while, jeans. That sounds
God,
so
I'd love-
fucking helpful.
I love stagnating. You ever just like did nothing?
Do you ever just metallicize?
God, this guy knows it. He knows it. It's so big. Do nothing is pretty sweet. Exactly.
That is the point.
God, you're so objectively correct.
It's terrifying, isn't it?
It really is. You ever just objectively correct? God, I'm so objectively correct. Doing nothing is pretty sweet, but I need more. But what more do you need? What more could you want from this life? I want Monica.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of.
I think of all the more things that you could want from this life, that's, you know,
That's a reason.
mildly understandable.
That is a choice.
Good choice, TM. How do I learn that TM? That's one TM that I could really do with. And then I find out that the Pokemon that I am right now is incapable of learning that TM.
That's hilarious.
Why can't I learn the move Good Choice? Fucking hell, the iron sights on this pistol are ass. They're ass. These iron sights are fucking fatter than your mum. Not directed at anyone in particular. Except Wordy. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. No, I don't hate him. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Ugh. I guess I might as well save before I provoke a terrifying attack again.
No, not a terrifying attack. The inside's hold on. Let me see if I can get a real life picture of this guy. Lebedev PL. Are the iron sights as bad in real life as they are? The answer is yes. The iron sights are indeed as bad in real life as they are in the game. Okay. I'm using a Lebedev PL-15. It's a very cool looking pistol. However, the iron sights are indeed big squares. And as is well established, big square, not very good for aim. It's a shame because it's a really, really good pistol. It's just I can't fucking aim. And maybe some of that's my fault. But as we discussed earlier, I don't accept responsibility for any bad action on my part. Ever. I don't know, the pistol, it's a nice looking pistol overall. It's just the iron sights suck, right? Like that, the profile of that pistol is nice, right? It looks like it belongs in Alien.
Yeah, it's just slightly futuristic. It's boxy in an elegant way.
Yeah.
Thick barrel,
It's
he
got a
says.
good thick barrel. It's so thick.
Thick barrel, he says. And he would be right.
Yeah, boy, you ever see how thick that barrel is? So thick. The only issue is it's striker fired. As far as I can tell. I mean, it's got no hammer. So it might have an internal hammer. Actually, let me read the description of the gun.
What is that symbol on the bottom?
That weird triangle. That might be the company. That might be Lebedev. Maybe. Either that or it's from like it might be from a like armory museum or something.
Yeah, probably.
Lebedev PL-15. Let's see if the company has that. Oh wait, it's made by Kalashnikov.
No fancy that.
Is that just the Kalashnikov? That's not the Kalashnikov logo. Who is it made by though? I mean, it's obviously the design. Who came up with the design? Made by Joe Biden. Yes. Huh. So it's used by law enforcement, but it's also a sporting pistol for competitions of various classes.
That doesn't sound bad.
Based? That's kind of based. No wonder it's like one of the most expensive pistols in Gamma. But I started with it because I knew that it was good, so I picked it as my starting weapon.
What a pity.
Meta knowledge for the win. Mind brain expands. Meta knowledge. Enter my brain. They definitely updated the voices in this game, I'll tell you that much. I just threw a grenade at a bunch of guys, and one of the guys just made the most, like, viscerally horrible death noise I think I've ever heard.
Oof.
I do like the choking on their blood sound effects in this game. That's nice. Those are nice. When somebody's like, you like shoot them in the throat or something, and you just hear them go like, it's great.
That sounded just a tiny bit.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. In a good way, right?
Absolutely. In the fun
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. This guy gets. This guy gets. What is that picture from, Gene? Fucking Money Go?
I think DuckDuckGo had
Our forces are under attack.
This is, by the way, my answer to those big artillery shots. I send in these big tank units, and they attract the fire. But the big things have limited ammo. They have to literally rebuild it. You'll see that as soon as I get
Ultralists are great.
In principle, I love rushing with weapons and all that. Sometimes you need something that does not die or not being really.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the trouble. Love me Zerglings. Don't love the health value of the Zerglings. Love me Emperor. Love me Primarch.
Our forces are under attack.
8 orcs, not racist, just don't like them.
Well, this may work or may be a stupid idea, but the mission said to bring a drone to this crystal. So, I wonder if that's like the only one.
It probably is going to trigger something. I bet you bring the drone to the objective.
Probably.
Wave of enemies comes to kill you.
Very, very possible.
Protoss Reaver, or in other words, horrible monster.
That means this may or may not surprise you, but I do drink for the taste, not for the buzz. So,
Yeah, Gene said that you like the taste of alcohol.
I kinda get it.
I don't get it whatsoever. The alcohol taste is what I try to cover up when I make a drink. Like, the alcohol is there purely as a facilitative of to deepen the flavor. Oh man. My cousin, the cousin that I hate, so I don't mind telling this story publicly. The cousin that I hate got so drunk one time that he got driven home by his whoever he was with on the night. only to find that he had shat his pants, and then the moment he got home, he like passed out and vomited immediately.
How very dignified.
Very charming, very dignified.
That's the kind
That's
of
my,
story
like,
you tell your grandchildren.
Yeah, that's my like most hated cousin. If I heard that that particular cousin had like died, I would be like, oh, thank God, there really is a God. That guy is like so permanently in my bad books. It's like he bullied the fuck out of me in secondary school.
Yeah.
And this was when I had transferred school, so I like had like 0 friends, negative friends. Because I transferred in like the final year of secondary school. It was not enjoyable. Not enjoyable. Do not recommend transferring in the final year of secondary school.
Oh, damn it! Absolutely bad.
No. What is secondary school? Yeah, high school, Gene, sorry. For you, that would be high school. Yeah, it's not a good year to transfer in. At all. Last year of high school. Yeah, last year. The whole last year. So no friends. And coming from a like very hardcore Christian school to like the exact opposite, like public school, like nobody gives a fuck about like being a good little Christian boy. I wasn't exactly a Christian at that point. Like the school had already put me off being a Christian, but that doesn't like super take away from the fact that I still had like I had been like raised with those kind of principles. Very, very strange. To a completely opposite environment. Very strange. But, you know, at the end of the day, that's, like, made me who I am now, I guess, so...
Yeah.
I wouldn't be the lovable asshole that you know and that you guys know and love.
And that would be a loss.
Probably.
Yeah, but
You gotta add, like, a probably.
nah, it's
Genes exists. I mean, he's not wrong.
that is certainly one of the 10 sentences of all time.
You know, Genes, I don't think there's ever been a time where I've ever thought that you might not exist.
Our forces are under attack.
Can't really think of any adjectives. Rich. Quiet. Pretty quiet. Not personally rich. I mean, it seems as though you have pretty, like, consistent, semi-consistent access to your...
You have a lavish lifestyle.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I mean, to be fair, like, I guess, like, compared to a lot of other people, I also have a pretty lavish lifestyle compared to a lot of people, I guess.
I mean,
Our forces are under
I
attack.
have good.
Yeah. I guess the difference is that you've like earned that all yourself.
Well,
You're what
in
they
a
call you're a self-made man.
I
You're what they call
think my parents contributed a lot to this.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Force is under attack.
I'm basically like a parasite.
I mean, if some that's their problem. You do
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, I pay my rent, you know,
Yeah.
like,
It's
I pay my rent, like, I do whatever I'm told. I'm a good foot soldier, you know. I'm advertising myself here. I'm a good foot soldier. If any cult wants to hire me,
yeah.
I
You're a good wagey.
yeah, I'm good wagey.
Solid build.
Solid wagey build. I kind of put all my points in wagey.
Yeah. Which in hindsight sounds worse than I meant it.
I kind of did a multi-class. I put all of my points in. I put all of my points in college and university for intelligence, but then I kind of it ended up being like my dump stat. And I regret it. But you know. Well, to be fair, actually, I guess the thing is, if I hadn't have gone to like university and like college and like studied hard, then I wouldn't be as smart as I am. That's kind of like I wince as I say that, saying that I'm smart, but I mean, I would say that objectively I'm better than like a crackhead, so there is that.
That is a good thing to have.
Mm. I mean, it's no PhD.
I feel like such an arrogant asshole now.
No, I think that's so fucking cool, man.
It does not prove anything about grades, especially if you had seen what kind of fuckers the professor kind of just pushed through the system.
Dean says, do you guys even have crack over there? We don't really have a lot of crackheads. We have... There's I don't know if this is like a recent fad for like any of you guys, but do you have people who inhale the nitrous oxide canisters?
I don't know about that, but we have glue hoppers.
Okay, yeah, no, we have glue hoppers as well, but nitrous oxide canisters is kind of a weird thing that we have over here. One of our next door neighbors, I don't know if the guy specifically living there is still huffing them, or if he even lives there or whatever, but there was a guy next door who kept, galaxy gas,
What would you even get that for? Is it for like auto whipped cream or something?
Yes, it's exactly that. It's the canisters for whipped cream chargers and dispensers.
I think then I probably have the capability to do that right now. I have this weird kind of thing where have you ever tried nitro drinks?
I know of them, and we sell some nitrogenated drink.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it? Nitrogenated?
I guess. It used to be kind of a fad for coffee and beer. And on the whim, I got a machine on Kickstarter that does that like a soda stream, but I guess it's a nitro stream then. And usually these machines work with also with these little canisters of nitro gas, but the machine I got just pumps atmospheric like air into it, and only the nitrous stuff actually sticks to it. It's not as good as the canister stuff, supposedly, but for having no resources to put in, I guess that's nice.
That's kind of cool that it doesn't require like gas tank.
I used it maybe. Just
and that's kind of what happened with SodaStream for us, honestly. I had a SodaStream once upon a time. I got it for...
I use mine all the time.
Yeah, I want to say I got it for Christmas or something like that, years and years and years and years ago. But it was such a long time ago that the drink concentrate. I think I've told this story before, but the drink concentrates that they sold with it was like Pobsy and like.
Oh yeah, the weird off-brand shit.
Yeah, and they were pretty vile, honestly.
Yeah.
So we would typically just like carbonate just water and then add that, like just use it as kind of like a weird mixer, I guess.
Yeah, I do use it for carbonated water just so I don't have to buy all the kind of. I mean, carbonated water is the default over here.
Oh really?
I mean, tap water, of course, is tap water. But,
but like
there's a kind of joke, and it goes. There's two variations of it. One is if you're offered water or beer, and the other is if you're asked, do you want your water from the tap or sparkling? So the slightly more rude version is about beer or water, but it goes like this: you get offered the other thing. I said I want a drink. I didn't say anything about washing my hands.
That's great. Yeah, I mean, like, we sell sparkling over here, but, like, typically over here, sparkling is, like, not the go-to. That's, like, the second choice. It's usually, like, still water, or, I don't know, like, I guess if you were specifically wanting to drink water, as I make air quotes with it, you'd probably buy, like, one of those, like, faintly flavored, like still waters or something, you know, like a Volvic strawberry or something like that.
Sorry, but
yeah, I'm not a particular fan. I think the trouble is that most of the ones that they sell are like the sugar-free one, which just taste of like nothing whatsoever.
they're flavored in the sense that they've been in the same aisles as produce for like a night.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, it has like the faintest like spirit of strawberry.
It's read the Wikipedia article on food once.
Yeah, there was like some strawberries next door, maybe like last year. that about adds up. There's one guy who we work with who like swears by that stuff. That's his go-to drink is like the not sugar-free one, so the sugar like Volvic strawberry. It's fucking go-to, man.
Well, it tastes like shit and you get fat.
Yeah.
Oh, have you heard of that fad about the smelly water bottles that kind of trick you into believing that you drink something else?
Air Up.
Yeah, that sort of bullshit. That never worked, did it?
Funny you say that. My little brother has an Air Up, and he likes it very much. But I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't get it at all.
I never tried it, but all the reviews there's either people who get paid by them or people who don't get it. Like, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It barely works.
Yeah, from what I've heard, that they are one of those like YouTube sponsors that is like kind of the shitty ones where like the product is bad and they pay you more to ignore the fact that the product is bad, and they give you like they'll give like the YouTuber or whatever one of those like extremely strict scripts to stick to.
You can smell it 10 miles against the wind because suddenly they speak like a marketing department.
Yeah.
And they all sound the same.
It's
hashtag Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
I'm going to pointedly ignore the attack on my base, given that I apparently win in a minute.
And
Not,
the winner.
there'll be egg on my face.
Our forces are under attack.
No, don't get egg on your face. In the immortal words of Gene, you should not do that. He'll typically say something along the lines of, don't do it, or try harder. And I think that's so based.
Don't get here.
Our forces are under attack.
Get good, or something. But Jeans, how am I supposed to get good?
Just stop me.
No, he said the line.
Our forces are under attack.
Amazing. Ding! Well, have I won?
Oh, harvesting complete.
Bring the
Nope, you
crystals
gotta go
to
deliver
the
it.
beacon. Another hand touches the beacon.
Fetch quest acquired.
Oh, this
you
beacon.
will go and do this fetch quest, I dare say.
Is under attack.
What's that? You thought StarCraft was above fetch questing?
Never!
Ain't no way.
Our forces are
That is a
under
pretty
attack.
pretty crystal. That is aesthetic.
Oh, it's perfect.
It is very slightly.
See, that's how you know it's different from all the other crystals in the game. Because every
Those are
other
minerals.
crystal... Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
All of the other ones are blue and that one's perp. That's how you know it's different.
that's how you know it's a cut above.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The hive cluster is under attack.
God, it's so based. So
Another
unfathomable.
hand touches the beacon.
Another hand touches the
Crystals are in our possession.
Another hand touches my
All
bacon.
shall tremble before the might of the swarm.
Oh, my bacon.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Someone's hand touched my bacon.
I'm gonna get a drink before I start the next level.
Okay.
I have returned.
You're back. He's fucking back.
He is. Oh, by the way, this is what my door frame looks like right now. Where? Yeah. You're just gonna split.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, and there's fucking guns.
Oh, what's this? I'm seeing the hidden lore. It's Agnes Gibenrath custom and
I don't know who that is, to be honest.
Black
It's a
Knight,
Yan.
Black Griffin, Arabaleth, and White Dragon. And don't forget Xeon Standard something
That's
Commander.
the Greys from Orphans.
You have done well, my Cerebrate.
I haven't watched any of the new.
I think Orphans is one of them.
Now you must assault one.
I've heard that is true. There was a guy who, in the immortal words of the singer Gautier, somebody that I used to know, he watched it and said that it was good.
Yeah. James, I
seemed
don't
like-
think I stand on a specific farm. I think I want to try this one.
Constructed by my creators, Zelnaga, and it marks the site where the Zelnaga first set foot upon
I
Iron.
think I didn't say it specific. That was yesterday.
Oh, I bought some nice sweets. Oh, let's go take a picture of this candy.
Only then shall the way be made ready. For it is upon that that I may
I just saw the meme. Oh, that's a good meme. That is a good question though. Why the hell are like half of all dystopian novels in this set in the UK?
That's because the UK is a dystopia. This is like a proven thing.
By now.
Right. Hold on. I'm sending a picture of the candy that I bought. I've tried this brand before. It's very, very nice. Don't know if you guys have that over there.
Ooh. That's interesting.
Very, very nice candy. Very nice.
He's cool.
Yeah, the only thing is the company's like one of those like it's like weird vegan candy, but like it's so good that I push past the cringe. And it's like I forgive it, you know. I'm like, okay, I forgive you for being me.
I think the appropriate meme would be.
Hold on, I want to see the meme.
The appropriate meme is this one.
Yeah, it kind of is a little. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I bought a tube of Pringles as well, because everybody knows that Pringles are based as hell.
Pringles are pretty good. Like for these artificially reconstructed chips, they're among the best.
Yeah. I'm a big fan. I'm kind of a big fan of Pringles. Got something, you should try some stuff from here. Ooh, oh. Wait, it's Hawaiian though. How the fuck am I gonna get it? Big Island, Ala Moana location. Somehow I don't think that's making it to the UK.
Yeah. It's not exactly around the corner, is it?
Oh, actually, funnily enough, they have a fucking Japanese link on their website, and they also do have an outside the US phone number. That's kind of wild. So what do? They use shortbreads, baked treats. 6 boxes of these when I... Wait, hold on. Which one's milk chocolate covered caramel brownie with... Let me just check how much that costs, and then I'll see how cooked you are, James. $21 a box. You bought 6 boxes. Oh my lord. This man is rich beyond belief, Stefan. Save me. Save me.
I don't think I can. I think his wealth is breaking my spirit. And my resolve as well.
Yeah. I think I'm about to have like a Darkest Dungeon mental break just from thinking.
His cup runneth over.
Mine lobster is too buttery or something.
Exactly.
Oh please, my lobster is too buttery. I got fucking headshot.
No, stop that.
And all I'm wearing is a fucking PB gas mask. I would link you my favorite candy shop, but they're only open in the summer. That's a wild business model.
I mean, we also have...
That's got that.
We have a very big brand, and like almost all of their products only sold in the summer half of the year.
That like baffles me.
And they even have advertisements when they stop selling it, and advertisements when they come back. They literally have an advertisement that says, "We are stopping to sell our stuff for the rest of the year. We'll be back next year." That runs on TV.
The hive cluster is under attack.
It's like the you just missed us like type advert.
I guess.
Should have bought them earlier, you fuck.
I think they tend to be a little bit polite.
But I want my big brand to call me a fuck.
Yeah, you probably appreciate the honesty.
That would be good British advertising right there. Advert comes on. Oh, he can't buy our stuff. Advert ends.
I mean, that's certainly memorable and effective.
Like British adverts tend to be like weird jingles. That's the ones that you remember. You got like fucking what is it? Like caution building plastics.
0800 00 1066.
Oh wait, no, that might be Hastings Direct. No, that's Hastings Direct. And the last time I saw a fucking advert for them, which was when I was like fucking 10 years old. Still bad. Oh yeah, of course it's Hastings Direct, because their fucking phone number is 1066, of course, right. Battle of Hastings? Gotta be. Otherwise that'd be cool.
Oh, I get it! That is... Oh, I appreciate that level of info.
0800 00
Honestly, I can appreciate that.
That is kind of based, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder how much extra money they paid to make sure that was their business number.
I can kinda get behind that.
Why can't my phone number have 1066? I want people to ring me.
Was it like the Conqueror guy against the Vikings or something? Or was that
I can't. I can't even fucking honestly, like, this is my lack of being history pilled, but I genuinely can't fucking remember what the deal was with the Paladins.
Like it's gonna be one of those. It's like this guy from the Normandy came and like first he beat the Old English and then he beat the Vikings or something like that.
Some shit like that, yeah.
And he was like Bill the dude or something.
Something, go forth and conquer in my name,
Something like that.
kill everyone, and
Kill every last one of them.
yeah.
No, wait, that's someone else.
Require more minerals.
Wait. Bill Cosby, yeah.
Exactly. Bill Cosby.
I knew it was Bill.
Bill Cosby, well, he didn't really copy it.
He would say it differently. Bill Cosby would be like, well, I never go out and conquer in my name.
Bogeyman.
I don't know, was that maybe those brownies that you were shipping to here was like 50 bucks. Oh my god, the more you speak, Genes, the more like distance from reality you become.
$50 for shipping. I wouldn't even pay that much for the damn brownies.
Are you even human? I'm starting to like squint in your general direction, James.
The more he speaks, the more I'm sitting here like, is he related to someone famous? Is it like a politician or an actor or something?
Yeah.
Some kind of business tycoon? He's a fucking enigma.
He's Trump Jr.
I think I jokingly said that already.
My joke has been swept out from under my feet.
Exactly. I think I made that joke. And I meant it like semi-seriously. I think you would be even more rich if you were, but...
Oh, my lobster is too buttery. My steak is too juicy.
recent luxury I just kind of I think I already told this to like Bloopsy and Sylph. I don't know if Jeans was there. Like 2 weeks or so, I drunkenly stumbled into a thread on the fashion fortune. They were talking about like these fancy ass colognes. And yeah, I bought a few things just out of absolute curiosity.
Yeah.
And damn, it's kind of cool. There are quite a few cool ones there. Like, I have one that makes you kind of smell like fancy hot chocolate and like cinnamon rice pudding.
So the one that I have at the moment is like a police one.
Is it the one that is in a skull bottle?
No, it's in like, it looks like a hip flask for like whiskey. It's the yellow, like ambery one. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. It smells like, no word of a lie. It smells like spiced rum. And
nice.
It is my favorite cologne that I've ever smelled in my entire life, and I have like 2 bottles of it.
I suddenly have a bunch of them, and I can't decide yet which one I really like. So there's the one that kind of makes it just smell delicious. One smells exactly like a really good Cuba Libre.
What's that?
Rum and Coke.
Wait, that's baked. That's like the one that I like.
Glazed. I have one that smells just like salted cucumbers. Like the good salted cucumbers. They're like, you get the small cucumbers that actually have their own taste, and you just wash them, you don't peel them, you cut them in half, you put salt on them, you rub the halves, and then you just eat them as is. It smells like that.
Based. Unfathomably based.
At some point I might have to go through this. And I think I have to go through my pen collection at some time, because I do have a few cool pens. And that's kind of...
I remember you talking about pens.
I like pens.
You definitely come across as a pen type of guy.
In grade school is like elementary school, yeah? I keep forgetting. They made us learn to write with fountain pens, and they trained us in such a shitty way that I ended up hating them. Absolutely hating them. I swore on my life that I would never use anything but rollerballs and mechanical pencils. And then during the Corona years, when I did this training course, where I just kind of had to sit through something mentally very, very non-taxing, let's say, I just kind of started watching YouTube on the side, and there are these cool-ass fountain pen videos, and the main point was that you don't have to buy these shitty-ass cartridges. You can have this filling mechanisms, cool colors, little ink bottles. Holy shit, I got into fountain pens.
I mean, kind of based.
I kind of like it.
Like, I like fountain pens. I very much like the way that they write and stuff like that. I'm just, because I'm a lefty, it is suffering to use them.
There are inks that are very good for lefties because they dry out. It's just a default expression.
Right.
So you kind of have to get in with knowledge.
Yeah. I had to use like a handwriting for years. It's one of those pens that has like the molded grip, where you cannot grip it in a way that isn't the object. Well, I guess like
the intended way. Let's say.
Yeah, like the quote-unquote objectively correct way to hold a pen. So I had to use one of them for like years and years and years because like nobody was happy with my handwriting. Like everybody they were basically just like, you suck. You need to like fucking get good, basically.
You've seen my handwriting. I should not say anything right now.
Yours is better than mine.
Are you sure?
No, it is undoubtedly better than mine.
If you say
Because
so.
you can at least like write in cursive. Like mine is kind of like yours, but none of the writing is joined up or anything like that.
I do not write in cursive. I just kind of slur my letters. Which technically,
that's
I guess writing in cursive is like the formalized version of slurring your letters.
It's kind of like yours is kind of like, it's not French cursive. It's like lazy cursive.
It's just kind of like wishy-washy.
It's definitely within the realm of cursive. Like, I wouldn't say that it wasn't cursive.
There are traditions of writing in cursive over here, and if like people who went to school in like the 30s or something would have heard right now, they would curse at history or call it what It's like, have you seen these memes about Russian cursive where it's just like wishy-washy with the same words all over again?
Yeah. And you get like memes of like I took this to the pharmacist and they gave me like loads of drugs and I guess I just have to take them or whatever.
This is the script they taught to people until slightly after the war.
Oh my god!
Unrecognizable. This is not the Latin alphabet. I don't know what the fuck this is.
That gave me a visceral physical reaction.
It is. Ugh.
That's pretty good.
My personal favorites are like, look at the small C.
Wait, is that not just the fucking... Wait.
It's a vertical line. How can it be? It's the same as an I, but without a dot. Like, what the fuck? Why?
This is just wacky. Why are the numbers so normal?
That's the craziest part, isn't it? Suddenly, normalcy.
It's like somebody's just trying to like write in a cipher or something.
Yeah, this is some kind of made-up Elvish bullshit.
So someone's like desperately like writing like SOS or something, you know?
Yeah.
But they're having to hide it from their captor.
If an early AI had to do cursive or something.
Yeah.
This is obviously human writing, but this is not the Latin alphabet.
That's one thing that I've like never really understood about cursive is that like it's like actively challenging to like read it most of the time. So like, what really is the point? Like, you're kind of just making it more difficult for people to actually
I think the entire point is minimizing lifting your hand while writing. It's literally just kind of forcing the letters to flow into each other, no matter the cost. Like if the letter X is not able to be written on stroke, we'll make up some bullshit and write it on stroke. It doesn't look like an X, but I got it. It works in a single stroke.
It's that, and it only works for writing.
Yeah.
Here is pencil.
They made us learn regular cursive, not this bullshit I posted. They made us learn regular cursive. I hated it. I think it's
It's garbage.
I
It's a
kinda
load
get
of
it.
guap.
I kinda get it. But I don't like it.
Honestly, base. The fact that you don't like it, honestly, base.
What is... There's an interesting thing, though. You know, like these old-timey print letters we have? Oh, jeez.
What the fuck?
What do you think it says, eh?
Yeah, no, I can read that. That's like doctor's handwriting.
That's neater than my handwriting, honestly.
Well, that's like, it's neat, but it's not very legible, right? Like, there's a strong difference between like neat cursive and like legible cursive. That's the trouble though.
I kind of guess.
It's sure it looks all like, you know, flowy and nice, but like,
Yes, you have a point.
it's like Blue's argument style. It's like, sure, it's like flowy and nice, but it doesn't mean anything.
Oh my god.
Nobody can understand that it doesn't mean anything.
I was just kind of waiting for what's the insult that will come out of that. I just had to enjoy it, lean back and watch it.
Sorry, if Blue's watching this, I do love you, buddy. It's just that you're kind of like permanently on an acid trip.
He would probably take that as a compliment.
It's like, whoa, bro, you think I'm on an acid trip, bro? That's cool, bro. Wonder where he is. I think he's dead.
That's a good question. Where is he?
The hive cluster is under attack.
The hive cluster. No, my
Somebody, does anyone want to...
My hive is getting clustered.
Oh.
I need some clusters soon.
Complete.
I don't know what he would be going on today. Although, isn't today one of his potential yoga days?
Yeah, I guess.
Because he isn't... It's like yoga group has been like struggling to do stuff.
I mean, he was in the hospital yesterday. Didn't he say something about that? I hope that.
Oh, really?
Patients.
Did he, he posted that on the thread, I assume?
Yeah, I think he literally got his pacemaker not recharged. They actually have to open up, like, scanned and calibrated. He semi-jokingly said something about a software update. it might literally be true.
I don't actually know anything about how like stuff like that works, like whatsoever.
Like pacemakers?
Yeah, I just assumed that it's just like a motor with a battery or something.
Well, it's not a motor. It's more like imagine you have a Raspberry Pi. You can program it to have like these little signals on the open pins, and they have just kind of some small wires they tape to the heart, and it kind of just. So the thing is, the heart is really weird. It has a few connectors, and the signal goes from one cell to another. So it's like a Laola wave, like the waves they make in the stadium where you stand up one after another, and it's kind of like that. So the cells transmit the signals between each other somehow. But that can get weird because it has like refractory periods. The signals aren't clean. There can be like colliding waves, all that kind of bullshit. And apparently that thing just kind of measures the electrical waves, and if the signals turn into bullshit, it just kind of shock a strong, clean signal.
Huh.
And that technically, the defibrillators kind of do the same thing. The defibrillators don't help you when you have cardiac arrest necessarily. It's more like when they start like doing fuzzy shit and like going where the heart just kind of like kind of spasms and stuff. And then you just give it a clean shock that resets everything, and something like that. That's like the very, very layman's half-correct explanation. I wouldn't know the real version, to be honest.
That's so much more than I knew that it's not even funny. Unbelievably knowledgeable.
Yeah, I'm good at regurgitating Wikipedia knowledge.
I feel like I used to be good at that back in like college or uni. That's like an acquired skill.
Yeah, I kind of get it.
I'm kind of a big dumbass.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Forget about it.
Forget about it. I did forget about it. That's the point.
Oops.
You got the point exactly. I did forget about it.
Our forces are under attack.
I'm currently dying from radiation poisoning.
Stop that.
I also stepped on a fire anomaly and it hurt my little feet.
Stop that too.
Gene said the line.
He did it. Hooray for beans.
Hip hip.
What would we do without it?
Hooray!
We would probably run into open fire, guns, and radiation, and not know that it's a bad idea.
Oh. How would I ever have known?
What kind of doofus is like that?
I really am.
Honestly, me too.
That's so base. Probably. That's probably so
It's
base.
not based, it's just grounded.
That's so grounded, pilled. Keen's is mega big brain.
Absolutely. He's like...
Mega mind? Question mark? Gives you
Yes.
the mega mind there?
Absolutely. He is le fucking mega mind.
No bitches? Mega mind stare?
Exactly. That just, he would have bitches if... he would have bitches if he didn't have his Monica.
Oh, so true. They'd all be after the money though.
Absolutely. They all be jealous of a video game character.
Oh, so true. So fucking true. And based. Probably based. When you look up Mega Mind, you get a Mega Duck.
Amazing.
I was 6 when the movie came out. Oh, I feel myself real time.
Holy shit. And I think I was already in university and like, I don't know, kids movies anymore.
Kids movies? I would never watch
The
that.
fucking old. Damn it.
So fucking.
I am old.
Jinx.
That's the problem. I feel
Dude,
old
you're not
because I'm old.
How are your knees doing? Your back? Oh,
You're gonna laugh. My hip kinda hurts. I don't know.
honestly, like, I'm, what, how old am I? 27? I put my back out on, Saturday, I want to say. I had to just fucking work through it. So, God, that was uncomfortable.
Yeah, sometimes you just kind of have to force yourself to do it away, which is kind of works its own way.
Yeah, it was that type of putting your back out where having any like vertical pressure on my spine was just like, it wasn't painful. It just was like it was uncomfortable, and I couldn't like there was no amount of shifting that would make me like not notice it. So it made the day really drag.
Although I have to say I am doing better than my dad. At my current age, he had what's it called? Dislocated disc or something?
Oh, a fucking herniated disc.
Yeah, the kind of thing where the squishy bit of the spine kind of pokes out.
Yeah, it squeezes out.
Yeah, it kind of squeezes out.
That is so unbelievably fucked. Like genuinely, that is.
He had to go to therapy. Like, get a few shots against the pain, and like get his back like forces and taught how to lift stuff correctly.
Yeah, no, herniated disc is like, that's not like a small thing. That's like
no, that can get fucking paralyzed.
Yeah, no, that can be like unbelievably serious.
Oh yeah, it was kind of a big deal. No joke.
I think like sometimes as well, depending on the amount of like goo, because it's like contained in like a sack or something, right?
Yeah,
so when
they exactly. They have this weird slimy hole around this stuff. And I think the pain is when the disc kind of wobbles and slides out of place, and the goo collects on one side, and the discs kind of rub against each other directly or something.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's like bone to bone contact.
Yeah, it's rather unpleasant.
It's the same type of. That's what Dan has in his hip.
Oh yeah, it's just not with the discs. It's just because it's kind of weird constructed.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why he has his. That's why he has like a cyst.
My family kind of has the opposite. We have hip bones that are too loose. It doesn't really. I don't really notice it, but my mom and my sister probably does.
Yeah, like wider hips.
Exactly. They can't ride bikes. Like the hip joint is like a ball in a little bowl. The bowl is too open.
Yeah, I think I remember you saying like they would dislocate their hips.
Exactly. They can't ride bikes because they dislocate their hips. Like immediately by default, by construction. It's kind of the plans that kind of fun.
That's like Family Guy fucking like gag level. Like that.
I guess.
You must hold them at bay for a while.
You'd like sit on the. It would be like a whole line of people would just like all sit on a bike and dislocate their hips at the same time.
Yeah. I just have to think of that stupid gag where he goes like. I mean, I never watched Family Guy specifically. I just kind of absorbed it.
That might be one of the better ways to intake Family Guy. Like the show was good, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't like. I don't know.
It's
I think it was easier watching than say like I don't know, South Park or something. Like South Park is kind of like it's like edgy to the degree where it's like
it very frequently goes over the line into cringe.
Yeah, Family Guy doesn't do that, but Family Guy a lot of the time is tame to the degree that it's kind of like The Simpsons instead.
Yeah.
And The Simpsons
South Park can be too mean-spirited.
South Park stopped being good after like 2004.
Yeah.
Also, I remember in South Park they had like a weird amount of jokes about like Radiohead, stuff like that. I always found that. I guess like they must like Radiohead. Like Radiohead's fine. I had no issue with that specifically. I just
But
found it
why
weird.
is it in
They
there?
kept showing up over and over again.
Yeah, I guess they just like it.
Can't.
They made me remember someone.
Yeah.
Oh, hey there.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
I've never played StarCraft, I will not be able to work.
I'm just quickly finishing this one mission and then I will. Am I done? Is that it? Yes!
Oh my god.
For the Protoss too were created by the Zelnaga.
I like how StarCraft effectively has like a Warhammer Lizardman adjacent, like old ones type storyline going on the whole time. It's like, yeah, bruh, so anyway, like these two species were made by like this super cool like proto species, bruh. Like, that's cool, bruh.
The Zelnaga. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah.
There he comes. Yes, he's launching himself.
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah.
Okay, there is a big, just general strike going on in Belgium right now. Just strike for a shit ton of things. But one of the things they're protesting is pension at 67.
Ooh.
But that leads to incredibly funny pictures due to modern memes. Notably this one.
6-7. No more 6-7.
Amazing.
We have to make 6-7 illegal.
Amazing.
They go up to like the Belgian equivalent of Houses of Parliament and they're just doing the gesture with the arms up and down.
Oh, look at that. He just established himself. It's already over. I guess that's enough for today. Next time we'll play the other guys. I think I'll just kill the stream and go for some Tomodachi right now, right?
Oh,
Okay.
Tomodachi. Tomodachi. Tomodachi.